Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream, where we're going to be playing some Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. This is one of those games that still need to finish a lot of the stages, so I'm going to be working towards unlocking most, if not all, of the Gundam Wing content. So I hope you are. Hello, Scar and Lubu's favorite drink. Welcome, welcome. So I'm playing as duo because I need to play 10 more times with, or well, 7 more times with Death Scythe Hell to unlock him for all the other characters. I don't think I unlock anybody at the end of this chapter, but it unlocks the chapter where I unlock Treize, which is a character that I really want to unlock. So let's jump into this one. Yep. Also, can you guys hear Chelsea from there? I'm using a less sensitive mic because of the length of the cord, so... Oh, shit. That must have been an awkward wedding. All right. We got the plan set. We got our partner set. I think we got our skills set. Yeah. No, we can add one more. No. Makes it easier to destroy. No. No. Raise damage caused by... let's do that. Chelsea's going back to her game then. Hopefully in the future I can have 2 microphones set up so that maybe she can join me in the future. Yes. All right. Well, let's jump into it. Also, how is my audio? I hope the audio sounds okay. If I need to push the mic away from my face anymore, if I'm peeking the shit out of my mic, just let me know. But we're literally just jumping into this. Literally. Audio is great. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Oh, man. This is one game that I need to play more of, because it's definitely up there as one of my favorite Warriors games of all time. Because, like, I grew up loving Gundam, so... it's just so good. Oh, I see you there, no Yardo. And now you're gone, bitch. Take out these guerrilla units before they start taking out my bases. God damn. Where? There he is. There. Now he's gone. Come on. Did you ever watch the Gundam anime? Man, I used to like stay up late to watch it on Gundam Wing on YTV. So like, I'm really dating myself. That, yeah. But I'm really dating myself that Gundam Wing was my Gundam of choice. And I remember watching Endless Waltz before actually watching the whole anime, like the actual anime itself. I used to have Endless Waltz on DVD, and I don't know what the fuck happened to it. This is one anime that I need to get back into. I want to watch the original anime. And I know the animation isn't all that great from what I've heard, but it's on my list. Gundam Breaker 3 and the Dynasty Warriors Gundam series is gold standard for Gundam video games. I need to play the Gundam Breaker games. I've seen so many custom Gundams that look like Transformers. I saw one that looked like Omnimon from Digimon, and I was like, damn, you can do that? Maybe someday I'll be able to bring more Gundam greatness to the channel other than just Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
地獄への道連れはここにある兵器と戦争だけにしようぜ。よくやった。我々の目的のため。
And the thing is that not only is like the Dynasty Warriors Gundam series just a solid spin-off series for Dynasty Warriors, Gundam Reborn is probably the most solid of the series and definitely up there as one of the best Warriors games of all time. I've had a lot of people asking, you know, what would my top 10 look like, and like I need to really think about it, and sooner or later I will do a top 10. Hopefully it'll be next year or the year after, depending on like how long it takes me to finish some of the Warriors games that I haven't finished, like this game, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, because I really liked 2, but I think I got caught up with something else. Pirate Warriors 1 and 2, the main reason why I didn't play those much is because we never got a physical copy here in North America, and that's mostly what gets me playing, is I see it on the shelf and I'm like, that would be a good idea to play that right now. It just doesn't happen to me with digital games as much. Unless, you know, I receive a review code and then that's literally the only thing that I'm playing. But what are the other Warriors games that I haven't finished yet? Samurai Warriors 3, I haven't finished all of the stories in that, and I would want to finish it both on Wii and PS3 before I do the review, because I'd want to mention that if they end up on there. And I would also want to do like a top 10 worst Warriors games. So like Dynasty Warriors 6, Dynasty Warriors 9. I don't know why. I feel like Gundam 2 would be on there, because I remember being disappointed in Gundam 2. I'm trying to think what other games would potentially be on the worst. Maybe the first Dragon Quest Heroes. Like, that game didn't tickle my fancy very much. Oh no, Dynasty Warriors Advanced. I think Dynasty Warriors Advanced is a good game. Like, they did a really good job putting that onto a handheld console, and like a 16-bit handheld console. Now, Dynasty Warriors DS, that's a completely different story. That game sucks so hard. I couldn't even finish one story. I think I played through 2 stages and I was like, nope, this ain't it, Chief. The first Dynasty Warriors on PSP, that's also like a real bad game. Dynasty Warriors Volume 2 now, that's actually pretty decent. That one and Samurai Warriors State of War. Those are some decent PSP Warriors games that aren't just like full-on ports. Hey, we Didi. Maybe do a full tier list. I don't know. Everybody does tier lists. So, like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like to chase trends. I mean, I tried it early on with my YouTube channel, and obviously that didn't go anywhere because I got super typecasted with Dynasty Warriors. Because like I did a first impressions Let's Play of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu back when it first came out. I think I put it out on the day of or day after launch, and it got like 20 views. And even then, 20 views was like, oh, this is a failure. I fucked up. All right, let's just jump back in with Death Scythe. We still have 6 more stages to play before we unlock him for everybody else to use. But we are going to combine the plans that we have here, upgrade his stats a little bit. We're going to change our partner. Essentially what I'm doing with the partners is I'm going through the entire wheel of partners, because you need to play a stage with every single partner, and that's one of the trophies. So that's going to be fun. What's faster dash speed? I want to have a faster run, not dash speed. But let's pump that up and jump back into another stage. I actually didn't mind the Let's Go games. They didn't catch me as much as the full Pokemon games, but Let's Go was I think it was a good diversion until Sword and Shield. And like there was quite a few things that I enjoyed that they did in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I can't think of anything. Oh, yeah, being able to see the shinies while you're walking around, which is both good and bad at the same time, because there was one time, I think I was in the Pokemon Tower where like all the dead Pokemon are. Anyways, I was low on health because I was just fighting all of the trainers. So I was like, oh, I'll just run back and avoid all the Pokemon, go heal up because I wanted to take on my rival and stuff. Anyways, as I was walking down the stairs, like just before it starts to fade to black, a shiny Ghastly pops up. And I'm already walking down the stairs. You can't stop that animation. So I fucking lost a shiny Ghastly. I mean, at least I got to see it, but I was pissed, to say the least. I enjoyed Sword and Shield. I thought like it did a really good job for story compared to some of the other games. I didn't play Sun and Moon, but I heard that one was also really good with its story. But also because I didn't play Sun and Moon too much, I got to experience a lot of those Pokemon for the first time, so it was almost like I got more new Pokemon than usual. One-shotted a shiny Meditite once. Oof. That's almost like seeing a shiny Pokemon that knows self-destruct and it uses self-destruct. Oh, and then there's the fucking meme where it's like, oh, my Latios is yellow. Why is that? What's wrong with my game? Oh, just restart and recatch it. You'll be fine. Okay, cool. That worked. Anyways, I'm kind of surprised that we ended up starting to talk about Pokemon while I'm playing Gundam. I feel like we're reliving my old school anime times, where I would watch Pokemon after getting home from school and then stay up late to watch Gundam and Inuyasha. What were some other good animes that were playing on YTV? Teletoon, the Canadian cartoon channels. There was Death Note was one. I know they played the ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z, which was freaking hilarious to see some of the Inuyasha voice cast in Dragon Ball. Kirby Morrow's voicing Goku was special. Like, they didn't do a bad job. It's just that, like, a lot of their choices were just different enough that it made it was like an uncanny valley kind of thing. Because you expect a specific voice coming from a character, and then it's like, you know, the Canadian discount version of it. Hello, Kataro, and welcome. Now, who in the chat remembers Metabots? Man, that's one series that kind of just like got super popular and then died the fuck out. That didn't even last as long as Monster Rancher here in North America. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Buddy, my dude, could you stop for a split second, please? I don't think I'm doing any damage to this guy. Whoa! Do you watch a lot of Gundam? I don't. I wish I did. I wish I had more time to watch anime, because there's a lot of anime that I want to watch. I need to start taking at least one day out of my week to just sit down and watch some anime. Watch the anime that I want to watch. Because, yeah, there's a lot that I've missed out on. But if I were to say one of my favorite Gundams, it's either the original or Gundam Wing. I grew up on Gundam Wing, so like I feel like there's some nostalgia there, but I really like the original Gundam. For some reason, the Zaku's are my favorite like foot soldier unit in this game, so like the original Zaku's are like, I just find their design is really cool. And for Char to be a character who's just like, hey, I'm just the same as everybody, but I'm special, so my Gundam is red, or my mobile suit, because he didn't use a Gundam. But I actually just recently bought a chibi model of Char's Zaku, so that's sitting on my desk. Ooh, a mobile armor. Hello. You're gonna die. Alright, bitch. Whoa. Hey now. That ain't how it works. I'm the player character. Whoa. Yeah, boy. Grew up with Double O, but recently I have been going back to watch Gundam show. I want to watch the original series. I haven't actually watched it, so that's why I'm not sure if it's my favorite. So I would say, like, out of the 2 Gundam series that I've actually tried to watch, so Wing and Seed, Wing is definitely my favorite. I couldn't get into Seed. I don't know how it got so popular, but I just couldn't get into Seed. Whoa, okay. We need to load up a little bit. Oh, fuck. I feel like I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I want to. Okay, come on. I never got the chance to watch really anything other than Gundam Wing. Because here in Canada, they didn't air anything other than Wing and Seed, at least on like the normal channels. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. There we go. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck off. There we go. Fuck, that took way too long.
ガンダムのパイロットはな、負けるわけにはいかねえんだ。
I don't mind the design from Seed either, but I do find it gets a little too fancy with some of its mobile suit designs compared to others. Like, it's not bad, it's just not what I would want in a Gundam series. I grew up watching too much Gundam Wing, so that's the series that I really got into. What hobbies do you have outside of video games? I love music a lot. I play guitar, I sing, I play bass. Usually when I'm in my car, I have YouTube Premium, so I also have YouTube Music on my phone, and I just plug that into my car, and I'm usually singing while I'm driving around. But, like music, anime, I love film as well. I like food. I like food a lot. Yeah, I like hiking. Like experiencing nature. Camping. Love sleeping. Does that count as a hobby? Well, if it does, put me up on there as well. All right. So I think this will be the 5th stage I've played as Death Scythe, so 5 more and I'll be able to play as him with any character. Hey, get back here. Where do you think you're going? And the other thing is, I don't think I've ever played as Tall Geese 2 before. I can't remember if Tall Geese 2 was in Gundam 3. I know I've played as Heavy Arms, because he was in Gundam 3, but I can't remember if frickin' Tall Geese 2 was in there. I also find it hilarious that we got like a mixture of each version of Gundam Wing. So we got like the first series with Heavy Arms. Like we don't have I forget what its upgraded version is called. If it's just called Heavy Arms 2. But we're missing like 2 or 3 other Gundams from Gundam Wing, which pisses me off because Wing is my favorite Gundam series, and it's like one of my, or it's like one of the least represented in this game and series. Like, where's Sandrock? Sandrock seems perfect for this sort of game with his twin swords.
かつてガンダムに乗った者たちと同じく君もガンダムに選ばれたのだと思いたい
Yeah, exactly. Sandrock Custom, man. That would be freaking sweet to have him in this. Really, just give me more Gundams, please. Well, the thing is, like, I feel like so many people say that Wing is their favorite, but you never see a whole lot of Wing representation in Gundam games. It's mostly like the original series, Seed, Unicorn. I've seen a lot for Unicorn. Maybe 00 gets a lot of love as well. But you don't really see a lot of Wing. And it's been a long time since I've actually watched Gundam Wing. So sooner or later, I have to go back and watch it. I have to find out how much it is to get that shit on Blu-ray. I think somebody told me it's on Crunchyroll, so maybe I'll get that at some point. Hey, if anybody knows some people in Crunchyroll, you can tell them I'm open to a sponsorship. You can see a lot of G Gundam, either they threw it in DLC or a lot of games lately. Oh. See, like, I think this was the last Gundam game that I ever bought was Gundam Reborn. I never got the chance to try any of the Gundam Breaker games, which is sad because I've been wanting to get back into Gundam. I've been buying a couple of the models lately, so I feel like I'm primed to jump back into Gundam at some time. This is on PS3. Gundam Reborn never came out for PS4, unfortunately. I feel like it would have been perfect to be on PS4 at 1080p because it only outputs at 720p on PS3 for some reason. It was like, I'm pretty sure Gundam Reborn came out when PS4 was out. I might be wrong. It might be pretty darn close to when the PS4 came out. But to have a game output at 720p, that's stupid. And I'm surprised at how many games on PS3 output at 720p and not 1080p. So, one of these days I'm going to get an HDMI splitter so that I can run the PS3 through the M Classic and output through that way to get my 1080p PS3 gameplay footage. Because I don't know if you guys can notice it, but this does not look nearly as good as it probably should based on when it came out. Like, I don't know if the stream has condensed the footage a whole lot. Like, the nice thing is it still outputs at 60 frames per second, but I would prefer 1080p 30 frames per second to 720p 60 frames. And I know some people would be like, heresy! But that's my personal choice. .1080p was kind of new for PS3, but the thing is, the 360 does it. And like most games that came out on both PS3 and 360, the PS3 outputs 720, while the 360 outputs 1080. So that's where my surprise that like these games output at a lower resolution comes from. Oh my god, my nose. Well, it's not just Koei that does the 720p, it's a lot of games. Yeah, they definitely should do... Hell, they wouldn't even really need to remake it. Just increase that resolution and put it out on PS4 and Xbox One. Maybe give it a little bit of a boost for PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, and I'll be happy, man. But let me be honest, before we get that, can we at least get an HD remaster of Dynasty Warriors 3 through 5? Please? Like, that is a must. Who's with me? Like, seriously, it's about frickin' time that we get a remaster of those games. I just want to play Dynasty Warriors 4, my favorite Dynasty Warriors of the classic series, in widescreen with the camera control and remove that combo lock-on mechanic. Like, those are the only things that I really care about. You don't have to give me better graphics. Oh, and yeah, 1080p. Give me 1080p. So I guess 4 things. 1080p, widescreen, camera control, remove the lock-on. And then you'll have a perfect remaster. Like, I'm not asking for a remake. I'm asking for a remaster. Oh, I thought those guys were enemies. The thing about Dynasty Warriors 2 is there's not much reason for me to want to replay it. At least with Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5, there's secret weapons, items, multiple stages, different stages for every single character. Like, there's just more of a reason for me to play those games than to play Dynasty Warriors 2. Now, if for some reason they decide to remake Dynasty Warriors 2 and include a lot of the features from 3, 4, and 5, I wouldn't mind that. I would actually kill for something like that, but you would need to give me more of a reason to want to come back to Dynasty Warriors 2 than just, hey, it looks nicer. And for some reason, that seems to be a controversial thing in the community, because a lot of people have been asking for a remaster of Dynasty Warriors 2 lately. But I don't understand why, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Dynasty Warriors 2 was... It's not that great for this time. Like, it's not a terrible game, but it just doesn't fit with what we expect from a Warriors game nowadays. Do you think they're going to stick with open world or go back to stage-based system? Well, I think it's Koinuma said that we were going to go back to a stage-based system for Dynasty Warriors, like for the mainline series, but they're going to continue with an open world spin-off. So, like, that's actually what I would have wanted this whole thing to be to begin with. I think that that's like the smartest decision that they could have made. Oh, that was my 6th stage. Sweet. So we only have 4 more stages to play as Death Scythe, and then I'll switch it up to Milliardo. Yeah, I think what they're going to do with Dynasty Warriors 9, like anything going forward, is going to be more of a spin-off of Romance of the Three Kingdoms with Dynasty Warriors mechanics in an open world setting, but they're going to make Dynasty Warriors 10 and Samurai Warriors 5 stage by stage like the classic games. So I honestly think that is the best move for the series, is because, like, I do believe that there is a space for an open world Three Kingdoms game. I don't think Dynasty Warriors is necessarily the one to lead that. But yeah, I'm interested to see any news regarding, like, a new Warriors game, maybe the next open world Three Kingdoms game that they put out. I don't know what they're going to call it. That'll be really interesting to see. Because I was saying this from the beginning, that Dynasty Warriors 9 felt more like a Dynasty Warriors spin-off than Dynasty Warriors 9. But from what I remember reading, they're going to ground it a little bit more in reality for the next open world game, but still have a little bit of mysticism in there. Just enough mixed in for, like, to make it interesting, which is exactly what I would want from something like that, as long as they don't make it super boring like they did with Dynasty Warriors 9. I think that Dynasty Warriors 9 had potential. It's just that maybe it was a little too rushed. I mean, like, they took their time with it. It could have been worse, but it wasn't as polished as it should have been. So I hope they take their time with Samurai Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 10 and whatever the next Warriors project is going to be. Whether it is a mainline series, a spin-off. And hopefully we get a release date for Persona 5 Scramble in North America sometime soon.
ここにある兵器と戦争だけにしようぜ。よくやった。聞こえるだろ。お前を応援する友の声が。
決められた役割を演ずるというのは難しいものだな。
ユネ、頼りにして。
Hey now. What do you think you're doing? God damn, there are a lot of people trying to attack my bases. There is no Renbu system, indeed, making combat enjoyable. What? Oh, Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. I actually didn't mind Strike Force and Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires too much because there was no Renbu, but I still think that that combo system was very boring. It was more button mashy than normal. Like, I just never found it to be complex. Like, Dynasty Warriors isn't complex, but it's more complex than just you have one light attack chain and one strong attack chain. I would like it to be a little bit more complex. One of the suggestions I have made is having a strong, medium, and light attack, and then doing something similar to Pirate Warriors 4, where like your special attacks are hold R1 and press one of the face buttons. I think that would have been really cool. Like, just make it that ever so slightly different so that, you know, you actually have some combos to play around with. Each character is going to play different enough that, you know, square, square, triangle, circle is not going to work for every character, maybe. I think that would be cool. And really make each character more unique. Even if, so like, you could do that, and even if a character uses the same weapon, their moveset might be different. Alright, guerrilla units, I'm gonna have to take you guys out, because I don't want you to take my main camp. And even though I'm working towards getting all the wing characters in this stream, there's going to be a lot more characters and a lot more mobile suits for me to unlock and play as before I get the Platinum Trophy. But if ever there was a Warriors game that I was willing to do everything for, it's definitely this one. It's just finding the fucking time to work towards it. Usually prefer playing with Japanese dub. It kind of depends for me. Like for Dynasty Warriors 4 through 8, I don't mind the English voice cast for that. Dynasty Warriors 9, I prefer the Chinese dub. It feels right to me to play that in Chinese. Oh shit, I need to get 1,000 kills, I think, in this stage, if I remember correctly. That, like, to get the gold medal for this stage, I think I need to get 1,000 kills. I'm not even halfway there, though, and Jared's the guy that I have to kill. So maybe I'll just stick it out with this. I'll replay this stage some other day, because I care more about unlocking the characters right now. That being said, getting the gold medal could unlock me a character. But oh well. Fuck it. Looking at Atelier Rise of the game was a successful, but yet still no English dub. So I doubt Koei will bring it back. Yeah. The only thing is, Atelier Rise is developed by Gust. The only thing is, like, it does seem like Koei as a whole is moving to keep Japanese voices going forward, which kind of sucks, things considered, but what are you gonna do? Okay, they can be selected as a partner now. Cool. Thank you. We don't care about no story. And jump back in with some more Death Scythe. Oh, hey, it's that Gundam. Dark Gundam. Do you even get to play as Dark Gundam in this game? I can't remember. I know this is like the only Gundam Warriors game that you get to play as the giant mobile suits. We'll switch our partner. I know you like a certain voice actor that voices a certain way character since Dynasty Warriors 4. Man, Kirk Thornton has a fucking beautiful voice. That guy can talk to me all day. All right. Stage number 8 for Death Scythe, I think. The last one was stage number 7. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Proof that I have a terrible memory. Hey now. You're not allowed to take this. Keira, get back over here. Hey! Bam! Take down half their health with that. Beauty. There we go. I feel like I haven't played enough Death Scythe, so he feels weaker compared to well, I've been playing a lot of Char because I want to unlock Char's mobile suits for all the other characters. So Char's Zaku is really strong compared to this. Plus, I think these stages are a little higher in difficulty compared to what I was playing as Char. Come on. There! That's a good mixture of attacks. Take out a lot with that. Hey. You're gonna have to die at some point. There we go. Alright. You're also gonna have to die. Capture the enemy fields and... Oh, shit. I didn't even realize I had a time limit thing. Hopefully, that's not going to make me fail. Because I only have 23 seconds, and I'm trying to take this guy out. All I care about is victory in this. Hey, come on. You're going to have to die. In order, what's your favorite kingdoms? I would say Wei, Other, Shu, Wu, Jin. And it's... Don't get me wrong. I love Wu and Jin, like some of the characters that are in there, but I just feel like Wu was doing real good up until Chubi, and then they just started failing. They were like, nah, bro, we're sitting this one out. And then Jin was like, hey, we got no playable characters, but apparently we have a story. Or we don't have enough playable characters to really make their story worthwhile. I found Dynasty Warriors 8 did a pretty okay job. I haven't played much of 9's Jin story, mostly because I don't really care too much about 9, but yeah. What about Musha Gundam? I haven't unlocked them yet, but I will. Both Musha Gundam and Musha Mark II, and Night Gundam. Pretty sure there's 2 Musha Gundams. There's one that's like red and one that's black. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me correctly. Because Musha Gundam was in 1, Musha Gundam Mark II was in 2, and Night Gundam was in 3. And I don't know who was added for Reborn, if anybody. But, goddamn. Master Asia is fucking beefy as shit. Get up, and die. Yeah, bitch. Jin's story in 9 was actually decent. Oh, I'll have to give it a shot. Like, I did play through some of Jin's story because you have to in order to get all of the achievements and trophies, but I just kind of skipped the story. I do want to genuinely experience Chunhua's story because, like, she's my favorite, one of my favorite Jin characters. I mean, she is my waifu, so I need to experience her story at least. I think hers and who else? Shaho Dunes were the only 2 that really interest me beyond the hypotheticals, and well, I guess I'm kind of interested to see how they work Hua Xiong's story. Because yeah, I haven't played through the DLC characters' stories yet. I've played as the DLC characters, but not through their stories. Oh, I do like Sima Yi as a character. I just find that Jin just kind of... Koi didn't give them much of a focus that draws me into want to be like, oh, what happens next? Because no, like they just kick everybody's ass. They don't really have too much hardship, I guess, is like the main reason why I find them hard to get into. Meanwhile, Wei, Wu, and Shu all had some hardships, with Wei and Shu having probably the most. But I really like a lot of the other characters, and I feel like putting more other characters into the series would be really good. because it lets you know that it's not just Wei Wu and Shu. They're like the main factions, but there's more armies out there. And I think that's important to create a little bit more back and forth with other units or other factions than just Wei Wu and Shu. Like, I wouldn't mind having 2 or 3 stages for the Yellow Turbans, kind of like what we did with Dynasty Warriors 4, and make Zhang Bao and Zhang Liang, maybe Zhang Mencheng playable, or at least unique. And then you can play as them in Empires, I guess. Or hell, you can make them playable with like generic movesets. I wouldn't mind that for some of the smaller characters, like Zhang Mencheng, Zhang Bao, Zhang Liang, Yan Liang and Wen Chou, Liu Biao, He Jin. Like, these are just characters that I feel should be unique, at least. That way when you run into them in the battlefield, they're not just, like, the same face, just given a little bit more importance for some reason. At least having a unique look to them gives them more of that importance, and, like, you can really play up the cinematics a little bit more with those unique characters. Oh yeah, Gunsun Zan. That's another character that I feel should at least be unique. Though I feel like Liu Biao and Gunsun Zan have enough, enough of a presence where they could be playable characters. And like, the nice thing is, since Dynasty Warriors isn't super historically accurate, you don't have to like stick with just the weapons that are from that time period. Like, I know part of them wants to for some reason, but I feel like there is the opportunity for them to really make every single character feel unique and be unique. Big reason I care about characters is the rivalry and story they have with each other. Jin has like 4 characters that truly matter. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming from. Yeah, that was one thing I didn't like about Xiao Yun's story in Dynasty Warriors 9, was it didn't show any of his time with Gunsun Zan or Yuan Shao. It's just, bam, he's with Liu Bei. And then, like, that's probably, like, my biggest critique about the story when you're playing as any of the characters. It doesn't show any of your time with other factions. So, like, you don't get to play as Guan Yu at Guandu. You don't get to experience that, but you get to experience him running away from Wei. Which is stupid in my opinion. I feel like there was a golden opportunity for you to actually play using his blue outfit and have it be, like, important to the story, I guess. Not just an alternate outfit that you can wear. And that's another thing. I feel like when characters are in another faction, it would be great to have them in a different outfit, not just a color palette swap. And then while I'm on that topic of color palettes, I think it would be really, really cool if in Empire's games you got to choose whether or not the characters, like the unique characters, their color palette matches your army's color palette. So like if you're playing as Wu and you capture and hire Shahudun, he's wearing a red outfit, not a blue outfit when he goes into battle with you. I think that would be really cool. And when I saw that there was going to be like 4 color palettes for each character in Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires, I was hopeful that that was actually what would be happening. But no, they just let you switch your colors for your playable character. Hey, get dead. Die, please. There we go. I have a cheat table that I can play as when showing Dynasty Warriors 3. See, I would really like to experience some of the generic characters in Dynasty Warriors 3. I did get to experience a couple thanks to playing with X the Master X, because he has a lot of mods for his Warriors games, but I'd like to experience it on console. I'm one of those weird people who just rarely ever plays emulation. Like, the only time I actually play emulation is when it's either my only option to capture gameplay footage, or it's the only reliable way to play those games. So, like, my PSP doesn't really work, and like, even when you hook it up by component cables, it just doesn't look good because it has a lot of space in around the gameplay footage, so it just doesn't look good. But Game Boy Advance is another one that if I were to capture any footage, I would need to go that way, because the only way that I can capture Game Boy Advance footage is through my GameCube, which I don't have GameCube component cables, so it looks like shite. My computer also doesn't really do emulation all that great, especially PS2. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. But yeah, like, if I'm playing PS2 emulation and how many times have I? 8. So yeah, we'll play some more as duo. But like, if I'm playing PS2 and recording the gameplay footage at the same time, it does not run well on my PC. I've been meaning to save up for like, to upgrade and build my own PC, but I end up having expenses that come up, or just finding a good deal on a game and being like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Because I'm stupid with money. Yeah, I can configure the PS2 emulator to run most games without recording gameplay footage, and it runs okay. Like, it doesn't run the greatest, but it runs okay at decent specs. But if I were to start recording gameplay footage, even if I'm, like, running some of the worst settings, it's a no-go. Okay. So this is stage 9. So I only have one more stage after this, and then I can switch up my character.
球クリーン作戦の意味も分からずに。
Amuro? Hey. You're gonna die. Sir? Sir. What did I say about you're gonna die? Did I fucking stutter?
骨折り損とは思いたくないところだ。
Hey, get back here.
すみません、撤退します。死ぬぜ。
There we go. Get a bunch of kills.
みんな死んじまうぞ。僕とそんなに年も変わらない。
Try to take this field quickly if I can.
死神に喧嘩ふっかけるなんてよ。100年早えぜ。
Amuro was voiced by a Canadian. Oh, interesting. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure like a lot of the early Gundam were voiced by like Ocean Studio, which is a Canadian voice acting studio. Okay. Ribbons, after I'm done with you, I'm gonna have to go. Okay. Fuck.
味方の拠点に入り込んでる。
Swing and a miss.
なんとか追い返さないと。
There we go. Alright. And I'm pretty sure that is the base. That can't be captured. Fuck. Okay. Come on.
リンクが断たれなければお前など。
よっしゃ、一丁上がり。
Fuck.
やはり私が仕留めなければならんのか。いいだろう。
God damn it. Don't lose field A. Don't lose. Maybe I should do one of these. Get these guys out of the way ASAP.
今度戦場で会うことがある。確実に仕留めてあげるわ。
地獄への道
Here,
連れは
he's dead.
ここにある兵器と戦争だけにしようぜ。
Fuck. Okay. Char, stop.
死ぬぜ。俺の姿を見た者はみんな
Ah,
死
that
んじ
didn't
まうぞ。
kill him. There we go. Okay.
死神に喧嘩ふっかけるなんてよ。
Let's try to take this field out quickly, and then we can go back and take out those guerrilla units.
このフィールドはいただいとくぜ。
Gotta reposition myself. Okay.
お前らごときに負けてて、ガンダム
Hey,
の
you.
パイロットが捕ま
Yeah,
るか。
you. You're not allowed to take my base.
ルダマリアホーク、出るわよ。
There we go. Luna Maria is another character that I want to unlock just because one of my first Gundam models was her mobile suit. It was like a super cheap model too. Like it's not really posable or anything, which kind of sucks. Like you can move the arms up and down, but you can't like bend the elbows and you can't bend the knees of the legs. So it just doesn't look that great. And I'm pretty sure I paid like $20 for it, which isn't all that much when you think about Gundam models. But I just paid like $10 for one that's like just ever so slightly smaller, and it's super posable. Like you can turn the head, you can bend the elbows, you can change the hands. You can't change the hands. The hands are like just part of the arms on the Luna Maria's mobile suit model that I have. Luna is token tomboy waifu. Well, I do have a thing for like red-haired anime girls, so. Did anybody say Reyes from High School DxD? Entry grade model. Yeah, it was super easy to put together too. Like, even as like my first model, I found it a little too easy. But I still have it. Like, there's not a whole lot wrong with it. It looks cheap. Like, it looks like a Chinese knockoff, if I'm gonna be honest. And then I have a couple of the Three Kingdoms ones, and one of the ones that I have is a Shahodun one. Because, of course, I've actually got two Shahoduns. I've got this older model that, it's very similar, probably an entry grade. It's not very posable, but the other one that I have is the Shahodun Tallgeese 3, which actually looks really cool. It's more posable than the other one that I have. And then I have the Shaho Yuan to go along with it. I haven't built my Cao Cao one yet, which I have to do that at some point. I also have to finish building the 144 scale Tallgeese 3 that I've got. But it's supposed to be a Tallgeese just model kit. Like, to the point where you could build Tallgeese 1, 2, or 3 with this kit. The only thing is, you have to fucking paint it. It comes with stickers if you want to build Tallgeese 3, which is what I'm building. I'm building the Tallgeese 3, not the Tallgeese 1 or 2. I feel like I should have built 2, though, because that's the version that's in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, but like, the stickers just don't look good. I always hate putting these giant stickers on really good-looking Gundam models. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to paint this one. And I've got the legs. Oh. Okay, that was weird. I don't know if that happened to everybody. The screen just went white on my phone screen. But anyways, as I was saying, I've got the legs, the crotch, the head, and the arms done. Oh, and the shield. The shield is done. So I need to do the torso. And then I need to do, like, the little jetpack things. I need to do his gun. I don't think the kit comes with a beam saber, though, which kind of sucks, because I would love to pose him with the beam saber. But, oh well. What are you going to do? I guess I probably could have painted this Tallgeese 3 1 to 144 scale model to make it look like the Shahodun one. I guess that's something I could have done if I was a little bit more creative, but I didn't. I think there's other parts that I would need to add on, though. Yeah, because he's got like a flume hair or feather thing coming out of his helmet for the Shahodun model. So I would need to make that, which I definitely don't have the skills to do. What's my favorite Dynasty Warriors Empires? For Dynasty Warriors, it's probably 7. I find 7 Empires just has a little bit more to it than 8 Empires. But I haven't played 7 or 8 Empires because, like, I find 8 Empires is more fun to play with a friend, because like the both of you can try to take over China. At least with those games. I didn't mind Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires to play by myself. And I think that was probably my favorite to play, like, just solo. But from what I've played, 7 Empires has to be my favorite one. But if I were to include Samurai Warriors, I really enjoyed Samurai Warriors 4 Empires because it just had a lot going for it. And that's the thing. When I'm playing an Empires game, I really like to make it seem like I'm building an army. So anything that's got like resource management and politics management, like that's the shit that really butters my egg roll. Oh yes, Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires on the 360 is exactly what I used to play all. Like, I ain't playing that PS2 shit if I can play it on 360. Which is also why I'm still fucking salty about Dynasty Warriors 5 Special not coming out in the West. Like a freaking Japanese exclusive 360 game? Who the fuck decided that was a thing? Okay, Luna, you're gonna have to die. There we go. The only thing I hate about Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires is that they changed the movesets of the generic officers. When you choose them, for example, the combos square, square, triangle, they changed it. Yeah, like, I remember playing Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires and really liking that the generic moveset wasn't just, you know, somebody else's moveset that I could play. They had like some charge attacks and musos that were different. Oh. Yawn and stretch. Okay. So I think this is the last battle with Death Scythe. And yeah, I've already done Wing. So... Now, Arcade Mania. If you are modding the classic games, can I just make one request? Mod in camera control with the right stick in Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, 5, and Samurai Warriors 1. That's my only request. That's something that I've been wanting for so long, and then when Samurai Warriors 2 finally had camera control, I was like, fuck, yes! I was so happy. Also, if you could figure out how to get rid of the lock-on mechanics of Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, and 4, that would be great. I'm just going to put all of this work on your desk. I expect it in my files by Monday. I've never played any of the Gundam games on PS2 because by the time the Gundam games first started coming out, I had a 360. So I've never actually experienced Gundam on PS2. But I want to. I want to see what it's like to have that like downgrade in graphics. Because I don't know if I'm the only person that enjoys doing this, but I like seeing like downgraded graphics. So when I play a PC game, sometimes I'll like intentionally put all of the graphics levels to the lowest that it can go, just to see how it would look. And like sometimes it's hilarious. I put Overwatch all the way down, and I'm like, oh, this is what it would look like on the Switch. I think I tweeted out a picture of it, and I was like, just joking around, being like, this is, you know, Overwatch, like the first screenshot of Overwatch on the Switch. Now, obviously, it had some keyboard cues, so you could tell that it was from the PC version, but I think one or two people thought it was actually from the Switch back before the Switch version actually came out. Trying to have the target like the AI do when they scroll, like slowly, you know. Like when they guard and they're like walking around you. Is that what you're talking about? You gotta die. Damn. There we go. Find some of those mobile armors are just tough to take down. Hey, no guerrilla units. Stop. What do you mean address that, though? Like, do you mean, like, you want to make it so that the player character can do it, or that you don't want the enemy unit to do it? Because I would like it so that the player character could do that. Because you can't. You can just, like, strafe. You can't walk around the enemies. God freaking damn it. There we go. Take out those legs. Fuck. Fuck off. Come on. You're so goddamn close. Almost. Fuck. Almost. Fuck. Almost there. There we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, awesome. I would love to be able to do that. Like, when they introduced locking on to characters and then you were able to do that, that was really cool. So, kudos to you. If you can figure stuff like that out, that would be freaking sweet. But hopefully, you won't have to figure that stuff out, and hopefully Koei will just remaster this stuff with all of those changes that you are looking to put in. Okay. Frick. This is probably like my least favorite part of playing this is the guerrilla units. Because I feel like you have to fucking babysit all of your bases sometimes. You little shit. There we go. Take out these guerrilla units over here. And then we'll take out Dozzle. There we go. Come on. Fuck. Get. There we go. Die. This field should go down pretty easily. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? God damn it. I was hoping I could get both of them in the same shot. Now, since Dozzle's out of this one, I might as well take it over as well. Might as well, right? Bodyguard started B formation. I have that address from another modder, and it works. Oh, interesting. See, I would like to just see, instead of units running around together, like each individual foot soldier kind of just does its own thing. Like, they're not part of a specific unit as much as they are, like, just their own character. Yeah, boy. Look at those explosions. Okay. Come on. No, don't do this. Don't do this. There we go. Whoa, hey. Hey now. Oh, shoot. Fuck. There we go. Bam. Yeah. What would your dream stage in Dynasty in a Warriors, or what would be your dream stage in Warriors game? Who would be in it, and what would they be doing? I don't know. I don't feel like I could be that creative necessarily. To really make my own stage. That's partly why I like just playing oh no, skip the movies. But that's why I like playing through the vanilla and Extreme Legends games a little bit more than Empires, because I like playing through a predetermined story more so than like creating my own. Like, I think it actually kind of depends on the way that it's done. Because, like, I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 is, like, prime for, I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 is prime for a choose-your-own-story kind of thing. Alright, how many times? I've only used you once. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be fun. See, I think giving people the opportunity to make their own stages would be awesome. And I think that, you know, the Muso battlefields from Warriors Odyssey 3 Ultimate, I feel like that was just not done well enough to like give people the opportunity to be as creative as they can be. All right, have a good night. Thanks for coming out. Okay, what else do I want here? Let's give us this. So I feel like all we're going to be doing is fighting another pilot. In this stage, anyways. Start the battle. Alright, Jared. Come at me, brah.
どこからでも来い。近づくやつはみんな灰にしてやる。
私に挑んでくる相手を無限にはできんだろう。
腕が効かない。
Whoa, okay. There we go. This'll do it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it was literally just fighting the one guy.
私の読みが正しかったな。平和に馴染めない男も少しは役に立つということだ。
No medals from that because I don't care about medals right now. Pretty sure that was one of the ones that like you get a different medal for beating the stage with different mobile suits. Yeah, so like beat it with Nemo, beat it with Gundam Mark II, and beat it with the Zeta Gundam. And how do I unlock the path down here? Oh well, let's just do this. Yup. Skip this because I don't care about story. Who needs story? Alright, and switch up our partner. What's special? Thruster gauge refills quickly. I don't care about that. Yeah, let's give us that. Into the next battle. But like I feel so close to unlocking trays, I can fucking taste it. And I forget which path of operations gives you Troa. I know which operation ends up giving you Troa because like it says it on his card, but I don't know, I can't remember like if I have that one already unlocked or if like there's a certain one that I need to beat before being able to unlock that one. I don't know yet. But we're going to focus specifically on just unlocking trays because I want to play as the tall geese. Yeah, we got our bronze for that one. Skip these. I wish there was a way to just say, you know, skip all of them. Who cares about story? Where's the who cares about story button? All right, plans. Let's just combine everything together. Fuck it. Next partner. I never really liked Master Asia too much. It wasn't really my thing. Do I want to get anything else? Or just save? Makes all items become power-up items? Nah. Increases effective items? Nah. I think I'm good with what I have. Ooh, we're fighting Trays this time. Do you think we will ever see a Dynasty Warriors Gundam 5? I don't know. I wish there was anything that, like, hinted at it potentially being a thing, but as of right now, I don't see it happening because, it seems like Gundam Breaker is the thing that's bringing in money for, like, Gundam as far as gaming goes right now. It is definitely up to Namco Bandai. I was honestly surprised when Pirate Warriors 4 came out because I thought Pirate Warriors 3 would be the last time that Namco and Koei worked together. I was like fairly certain. Ooh, a Warriors game based on Inuyasha. That would be up my alley. That would be so up my alley. It would just be my alley. It would be the whole goddamn street. That one is probably a little bit more likely because, you know, there's that Inuyasha sequel coming out. I wouldn't mind that. Nothing really happened between Namco and Koei. It just seemed like there wasn't much talk of anything going on after Pirate Warriors 3. So it just felt like maybe they had decided to part ways. Also with the with Koei working a lot more with other companies to do other Warriors games like Arslan, Berserk, the Dragon Quest ones, Hyrule and Fire Emblem, Persona 5. Like, I just felt like something just wasn't right with Namco and Koei, but apparently I was wrong, which is good. Hopefully, we will see another Dynasty Warriors Gundam, because this series is fucking great. Oh, I can't use you. I can use you. And I can't upgrade that yet. I would love another Gundam game. I would like a Bleach Muso style game that has a little bit more content to it. Because Soul Resurrection, like, it wasn't too bad playing through the story, but then I felt like there wasn't much to do afterwards that, like, made me want to continue with it. Haven't really seen Inuyasha. I know it's supposed to be an amazing, but well, the thing is, it's one of those shonen style animes that like, it kind of gets boring after a while. Like, it just becomes oh, well, like, they missed the bad guy, or the bad guy got away again. This is like the 7th time this week. that Naraku has escaped the clutches of Inuyasha and the gang.
後ろは任せたぞいい気迫だ こちらの戦力を過小評価していたようだな
The Inuyasha series, I feel like, wouldn't be too bad as a Warriors game. I feel like it would be better as either an action-adventure style RPG or like a traditional turn-based RPG. In fact, they did make a turn-based JRPG for Inuyasha back on the PS2. Fun fact, that was going to be my first game review ever. Was that game. Back before I had a capture device and before the PS4 was even a thing, I wanted to... Ooh! We unlocked trays. That's interesting. It looked like there were more stages in this. I can't use trays, apparently. Skip this. Oh, okay. So more has been unlocked. Let's take a look at the cards here. So we need to go to the Uniting the Earth Sphere. Do I have that? Uniting the Earth Sphere. Is this a bug? Okay. Uniting the Earth Sphere. There it is. I can't pick any of the Wing characters? God. Why would you do this to me? I think I'm gonna go back to Char then.
ウィルスーツの性能の違いが戦力の決定的差でないことを教えてやる。
Yeah, there were two Inuyasha games released on PS2. Secret of the Cursed Mask was really cool because it was its own condensed story. Like, why am I going to these? What was I going to say? Fuck. Secret of the Cursed Mask was really cool because it was its own condensed story. You played as your own character who happened to isekai just the same way as Kagome did. And, like, I thought it was pretty cool, honestly. The feudal combat is okay. I actually played it today, like just before going live, because I needed a clip for the next video that should be coming out tomorrow, maybe. It really depends on if I can get the video finished tonight after the live stream. High School DxD Warriors, I would play that. I've only really watched the first episode, but I would play that. I would play anything that has that much culture. Honestly, if I were to pick an anime that deserves a Warriors game, it would have to be That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I don't know how they would spin the title so that it sounds like a Warriors game, or if they would just call it That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, but I think that series is definitely up there for deserving of a Warriors game. Deserving of a game in general. I would love to have a slime game. Even if it's not a Warriors game, I would play a slime game. As long as it's not shit. High School DxD already exists. It's called Senran Kagura. There's a company that could take on games like High School DxD, Ikitusen, and like those fan servicey martial arts animes. So I feel like Koei would be a little stingy with the fan service, but Marvelous and Exceed would be able to give us some nice cultural experiences.
見えるぞ。私にも敵が見える。
推進剤が切れた。申し訳ありません、マスター。
その程度の腕では私は当然よ。
By the way, are you familiar with the Onichimbara games? Yes, not overly familiar. I haven't beaten any of the games, but we have one of the ones on Wii and the Z2 Chaos for PS4. And Z2 Chaos is actually not too bad. I feel like I need to play more of it to just really grasp how I feel about it, but it's up there for me as far as Warriors style games. It will potentially make it on the top 10 Warriors clones video that I'm working on. Okay, people. There we go. Now, gotta zip on over to here. Alright. God damn it. Stop. I just don't want this. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the medals were. So hopefully it wasn't kill a bunch of people. But I don't think we need to care too much about the medals. We just need to beat this operation. I feel like that's it. I think that's... what's your favorite game outside of the Warriors games? Well, this was actually going to be on the list of top 10s that I'll be making at some point in time. But I love the Zelda games. Zelda franchise, which, funnily enough, the only Zelda game that I've actually finished is Ocarina of Time. I think I'm really close to finishing Wind Waker, though. So I should go back to that someday. And I think I'm really close to A Link Between Worlds. But Shantae is another one that's up there for me. Senran Kagura, obviously. Hyperdimension Neptunia, another game series that I fucking love. Okay, clear all targets in Crimson Skies in the City of Snow. Crimson Skies is the City of Snow. Cool, so we just need to kill 1,200 enemies. Onichimbara Bikini Zombie Slayers is the Wii one, if I recall correctly. There's one on Xbox 360. It's called Onichimbara Bikini Samurai Squad. And there's some on PS2. Aren't the PS2 ones Japan only, though? If I'm correct about that. Who do I want to play as, though? I feel like I should play as somebody else. I kind of want to play as New Gundam. Oh, no, I'm in training. I need to go to lounge, change pilot. And we're going to change our partner. And actually, I am going to have to take a bathroom run before we jump into this next stage and unlock Troa. So I will be... All right, folks, I doth return. They were released in Europe. Oh, well, lucky you. But that's not the only Warriors clone that was released in Europe and not in North America. I think Demon Chaos is another game. Yo, most of the songs from this series fucking slap, bro. Alright. Taking New Gundam in. I don't even know if I need to play him anymore. On the home stretch for Dynasty Warriors 4. 11 characters left. And the endings for Dongzhuo, Yuan Shao, Yellow... Dang! Ravenspawn. Really killing it. I hope you... I hope you're able to get those endings and everything pretty quickly. I know they're pretty tough to get. All right. What do we want here? Gives you the advantage in fights with enemies except aces. That's definitely useful. Let's give us this. We don't need... Raises your attack and defense corresponding to how many enemies you destroy. That's actually really good. We don't need that. So let's do this. There. That's a nice, nice spread of skills. And I'm pretty sure Field A and Field E. Oh, fuck. This is going to be one of those stages. Great. Okay. Probably gonna have to be like extra focused for this, so I'm sorry if I am not as invested in the or I don't seem invested in the chat. I'm not trying to ignore you, I'm just trying to get my 1200 kills while also protecting my two bases. This will protect this side of Field A. And now let's quickly go take these guys out because can't have Field E get taken that easily. Jesus Christ.
こんなことで俺は手応えがあった。この調子でいくぞ。
If I don't get 1,200 kills, I'm gonna not be able to unlock Troa. So this is the hyper focus time. Take out all of these officers so that there's less I need to worry about, and then I need to make sure those guerrilla units don't make it to Field A. Let's actually use a good Muso here. There we go. That did a good job of taking these guys out. Get some speed up so I can quickly race back to Field A. The nice thing is the guerrilla commanders and guerrilla units are just easy to defeat, unlike officers, but they can still take your base pretty quickly. Hey now. Hey. Fuck. Okay. But all this extra focus and stress will be worth it, so I can unlock all of the wing characters. And then I'll literally just be caring about finishing up all of the operations, unlock or open up all the wing mobile suits for other characters to use. This will be great if I can unlock all of the wing characters and all the wing content for, like, just on this stream. No, Chris, you should be a good fit for Did You Know Gaming episode on the Warriors franchise. Hey! Mention them. Let them know. I'm up for it. Did you know? I feel like I could do a pretty decent job of some Warriors factoids. Did you know some of the movesets from Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, and 5 were carried over from the original Dynasty Warriors fighting game on the PS1? Now there's an actual factoid right there. That is absolutely true. Okay, Troa has appeared. I'm going to try to avoid him and just focus on the foot soldiers. Hopefully he stays in his base. Maybe if I go this way, I can avoid him, but maybe, just maybe, some guerrilla units from his base will start taking over the other bases there. Well, now you know. Like, I kind of noticed it a little bit in when I first played Dynasty Warriors 1 on PS1, but excuse me. Like, it was confirmed when I actually looked up some interesting facts on Dynasty Warriors. And I was like, oh, I kind of noticed that, but didn't really think too hard about it. Also, I think it's like some characters' victory poses in the classic games are based on the Dynasty Warriors 1 victory pose. Zhao Yun's Dynasty Warriors 6 victory pose is very, very similar to Dynasty Warriors 1. God, I'm not even halfway there, and I've almost taken out all of the enemy bases. But I don't want to like wait around and just have some of the troops start taking over my base, because I feel like that would just take longer. So I'm just going to try to focus on like whittling down the enemy lines and slowly make my way to Troa. And then hopefully by the time I get to Troa by doing this, I won't have to like avoid him as much, and I can just like attack some of the troops that are around him, because they'll continue to spawn as I keep going. Because until I kill Troa, I won't take the base. So there's a sneaky tactic if you're having trouble getting some of these KO Did you know Lu Bu is a simp for Diachan? I feel like the whole Diachan, Dongzhuo, Lu Bu thing is just an NTR hentai waiting to happen. Because Dongzhuo is like the perfect ugly bastard. One of the things I personally would love to do is provide voice acting for the Dynasty Warriors games, but be it as a narrator or one of the characters, I honestly believe I would do a good job. I would love to do that as well. Like, even if I'm just like a foot soldier, like I feel like I could do a foot soldier really well, like one of the scared ones, like, it's Lu Bu! That's a terrible take. I feel like if I were to actually voice act, I would take it seriously, get in the mindset kind of thing. I feel like I would be an okay Sima because I have a decent evil laugh. Oh, come on. Hey now. All right. One more base and then Troa. And I'll probably maybe get 50 kills from this base if I get 50 kills. Yeah. At least I'm at the halfway point. So that just means... Fuck. And no guerrilla units are making their way to my other bases from Troa's base down here. But it's a fairly decent sized base, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about accidentally killing Troa. Do you hear how deep my voice is? I don't think I could pull off a Chunhua. Though I feel like she's definitely the ara ara kind of character.
どうなっても手加減をするのは難しいな。
やらせるか。
Take these guys out. Well, we're making our way slowly to 1,000. 869. Nice. The niceness is gone. When are you gonna get? When are you going for all the Zeta Gundam characters? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna go for all the characters eventually, but Wing is really the only Gundam that I have a whole lot of knowledge of, with the exception of the original series and Seed. I kind of have a little bit of knowledge of, because that was airing back when I was a teenager, but Gundam Wing is definitely my favorite, and that's the one that I want to have at least most of the content for. Plus, I have a friend who, whenever I want to play a Dynasty Warriors game with him, because he's not overly big into the Warriors games, this is like our go-to, because he loves Gundam just as much as I do, if not more. And we're both Wing guys. In the Japanese dub, she sure loves to say "ara ara." Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay. All right. 1,000. Got 200 more kills to go. So, really shouldn't take me too much longer, because when we first came into this base, we were around 800. But it does feel like the troops are spawning at a much slower rate. At least Guan Yinping is much better than Bao Sanyang. I actually like Guan Yinping's character in Dynasty Warriors 9. I like the way that they made her, like, slightly ditzy, but really strong. And she's like, oh, I need to get stronger. Let me lift this boulder. Oh, I still need to get stronger. Bao Sanyang is trash. Back when the Fourth Snake and Angelo and I did the Pokemon Conquest 2 video where we kind of discussed who we would pick for Pokemon to join, I was originally going to give Dongzhuo Garbodor, but Fourth Snake choosing Garbodor for Bao Sanyang, perfect. The best match. Okay, Troa, you're getting a little too close for comfort, and I'm almost at the 1,200. Got to draw him away a little bit, or draw some of the troops away. Come on. We're almost there. If Troa happens to get in my way at 1199, I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh, no, that's where Troa is. Avoiding that. Oh, 6 more, 6 more. Come on. There we go. All right, Troa. Get over here. It's time to give you your ass whooping. Let's just finish this right here, right now. There we go. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
これで少しは世界に人の心の光を見せられたか。
What's your favorite mobile suit for you to use so far in this title? That's a tough one because I said it before that I really like the Zaku models, and Char's Zaku is just so much fun to play as. It's probably the mobile suit that I played the most outside of the story. But I really like using the Wing Gundam Zero for like the DLC one. Weird crush on Daji. That is not a weird crush. That is called for. Absolutely called for. Daji is a sexy beast. There we go. We got our boy. All right. Skip this. Now, can we use any of the wing characters in this story mode? Or in this operation? No, we can't use any of the wing characters. So we're gonna choose a different one. Let's go up and let's just start working our way down. And of course, I'm gonna pick Trace, who is the least needed character in Dynasty Warriors. Shahoji. No, Dongbai. Connection between Wei and Shu and really build a rivalry for Zheng Fei and Xiahou Yuan. But she was implemented terribly. Dongbai has no reason to exist. Arguably, Xiaoji and Bao Sanyang also have no reason to exist. But I don't mind Bao Sanyang being like a character, like a love interest for Guansuo. I don't mind that, but yeah. Trey shares his voice actor with Orochi, Morochika, Sima Shi, and the second Sima Yi. Oh, interesting. So let's equip that. We'll change our partner. We don't have like nearly any skills. Actually, I should have done some training. Let's actually leave and do some training for Trace. Because we want some pilot points. Do that. Bam. And then we'll do this. Bam. Trace is now fucking beefy as shit. There we go. Look at all those beautiful skills. And of course, we're going to do this and this. Equip both of those. Let's give him Ace Killer as well. And then that should be good enough for us. The names of the English voice actors for Dynasty Warriors 9 ever released? I thought they were. I thought they were always kind of known. Are they not in the credits? I don't know. I've never actually like watched the credits. Want to see some more badass women in Dynasty Warriors. Since Feng used to be the cool tomboy. Oh man, having more like badass women would be amazing. That's why I like having Zhang Chunhua. That's why she's my waifu, because like she's not just you know, the ara kind of character. I mean, she is, but like I like the idea that she's kind of pulling some of the strings for Sima-Yi, and like she keeps him on track and everything. I feel like that's just like a nice little dynamic that they could work with. Alright, let's go take this guy out before they take our base. Sun Shang Shang is my Chinese lady. I'd marry that tigress. Yeah, you would. Everyone would. I'm not really a fan of Naotora, personally. I feel like she's just such a stupid character. Like, I liked her at first, and then she just wore down on me. Like, I just joked that she was the only Canadian character in Samurai Warriors. But like, just the fact that she apologizes for everything got annoying. Even as a Canadian, it got annoying. You gonna die. Fuck. Now you have to die. Oh, I didn't mind her Gomenasai to begin with. It's like, over time, it just got grating to my ears. I forced my way through Shahodun's story and then immediately stopped playing. Yeah, like, that's the reason why I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 felt more like a spin-off than an actual game. So I'm glad to hear that they're going to try to continue with it. Just as its own thing. It's not going to be Dynasty Warriors 10 that they continue on with the open world style. Like, I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 has a spot in this world. It's just not as Dynasty Warriors. It needs to be its own thing. Isn't Naotora still available in Dynasty or in Dead or Alive 5? Last round? I thought she was still available for purchase. I don't think Dynasty Warriors 9 killed the series. Like, there's obviously a want for more Warriors games. Like, so many people... I can kind of understand why some people say that Dynasty Warriors 9 was the death of the series, but, like, that's being way too pessimistic. Oh, apparently that was the end.
人間に必要なものは絶対的な勝利ではない。戦う姿、その姿勢そのものなのだ。
Yeah, I would have liked to see like a pseudo open world with stages connected between the open world. I didn't really necessarily think of it like Spirit of Sonata, because Spirit of Sonata isn't open world. It doesn't feel open enough to be an open world. It was more like it had stages that were similar to like Monster Hunter, like the classic Monster Hunter and the first Tokiden. But what I think of when I think of an open world Warriors game is Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Because Dragon Quest Heroes 2 did it really well. And I think if they followed that and did more of a faction-based story than a character-specific story, I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 would have been an incredible game. And... oh, excuse me. Actually, when they first... what am I trying to do here? Let's get rid of a bunch of these, because I don't need 999 of the same thing. But, like, when they said Dynasty Warriors 9 was going to be open world, and I played Dragon Quest Heroes 2, that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be exactly like that. But no, it wasn't. I don't think they're going to do Extreme Legends anymore. I think they're just going to go the route of DLC, which honestly, I'm okay with, because, like, I don't see it to be a good thing for me to go out and buy an expansion of a game just for the sake of having, like, a couple extra things. I feel like going the route of DLC is more an evolution of Extreme Legends. Well, Square Enix lied, because Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is a Musou game. I also, like, I've been saying it forever, I don't think we're going to get a Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. It would just take a lot of reconfiguring some of the mechanics in it to really make it feel good enough for an Empires. I think it's very much prime for an Empires title, but there's a lot of variables, and I don't think Koei is going to be trying to put out an Empires title for Dynasty Warriors 9, which they know didn't sell that well and didn't really have that. Well, I shouldn't say it didn't sell well, because it did get a greatest hits. But I know that they know that it's not necessarily it's not viewed as the best in the eyes of the fans. Is there a comprehensive list of non-Koei Musou clones? There is not. I wish there was. Or at least, if there is, it's hidden deep somewhere on the internet. I don't know where. I would like to know where, because I want to collect all of the Warriors style games. I'm hoping to do some top 10 videos and talk about a lot of the different Warriors clones that are out there. But yeah, like, if I look over on my shelf, I can tell you right now, there's the Onechinbara series, the Sengoku Basara series, Senran Kagura, 99 Nights 1 and 2, Drakengard 1, 2, and 3, Bleach Soul Resurrection, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Impact on PSP, Undead Knights on PSP, which is actually developed by Tecmo, so it's a Koei Tecmo Warriors clone, which is weird, but it's actually pretty decent. Also on PSP, I don't know if I mentioned that. Chaos Legion is another one. Valkyria Chronicles, I think is what it's called. It's not Valkyria. I think it's Valkyria Chronicles. Is a not so great Warriors clone. There's a couple of digital only ones as well. That Croiler Sigma. It's like CROIXEULR or something stupid like that. It definitely does not look English. Okay, they're not taking over the base that matters. Then it must be Valkyria Revolution. Not Valkyria Chronicles. I did play Godseekers. I was one of the people who bought it on launch. I feel like it needed a little bit more polish, but it's not a terrible tactics style game. So like if you're looking to get into tactics style games, I feel like you could do worse. So like if you're into Dynasty Warriors and you want to try to get into a tactics style game, that's not a bad choice. Alright, now that these guys are all dead, I need to go take care of this base over here. Oi, what you doing in my base? That was a terrible English accent, and I am terribly sorry for any British people in my chat. Oh yeah, Fate Extella. How could I not mention Fate Extella? I just got Link, the collector's edition, so expect an unboxing video sometime soon. I have a review for Kandagawa Jet Girls coming out soon. That should be out tomorrow, I hope. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday, and then hopefully I can get the unboxing video done in a couple of days. And then I have another review that I need to get done. And then I have the first episode of Oddity Odyssey that needs to get done. At least the channel's getting busy. That's a good thing in my eyes. So when is the Raid Shadow Legends gonna sponsor you? I have no idea. That's up to them. But hell, I will sell my soul for a paycheck from Raid Shadow Legends. Not gonna lie. I've seen some of the rates that they give people, and it's like... It's pretty good. Like, even some of the bigger YouTubers have... Like... I've seen some big YouTubers show off... the emails that they've gotten from Raid Shadow Legends, and yeah, it was to the point where the fans were like, listen, we understand if you take the sponsorship. If only Kandagawa would be more focused on the racing aspect. Well, wait for my review. I guess I could always reach out to Raid Shadow Legends and be like, yo, dog, Want to be my first sponsorship? I have had a couple of companies reach out to me for sponsorships. Now, the only thing is, they didn't say anything about paying me. They were just like, hey, talk about us. And I was like, I will, but how much are you paying me? And then they never messaged me back. And I was like, oh, this is how it's going to be. And there was one that was like, I was really interested in like doing a sponsorship with, because they were a service that I would have used. And like, I probably would have put an order through before, like, I actually did a video that was that had them as my sponsor, but they never got back to me, so I chose not to support them. I don't know if I would ever get a Dynasty Warriors mobile sponsorship at this point, because Unleashed is kind of dead. Like, I know some people still play it, but I tried to get back into it, and oh my god, there are so many new things in Unleashed that it's just... I used to be, like, pretty decent in any sort of PvP. I am now, like, just shit tier. And I feel like there's no way for me to get to, like, a playable state without paying money. And, like, I don't mind paying a little bit of money, but I feel like I need to consistently pay money in order to get anywhere in Dynasty Warriors Unleashed now. Which is a little unfortunate. Like, $20 every month or every couple of months, I'm okay with that sort of mobile game setup, but when I start feeling like I have to pump $100 a month into this, that's where I have to cross the line. I'm like, no, like, that's not cool. I've not seen any gameplay of Dynasty Warriors Last. Now, I haven't looked up any gameplay. I probably should, because I've heard that it looks good. Hey now. There we go. Frickin' guerrilla units and shit trying to take my bases. Have you made an Unleashed review? I think that'd be fun to watch. I have not. I did record a bit of gameplay, like, back in the day. That gameplay footage is now deleted, because sometimes when my hard drive gets completely filled, I just go on a spree of deleting gameplay footage, just because it's like, oh, well, I probably will never use this ever again. I feel like I should, though, just in case Unleashed gets taken down at some point. I should have some gameplay set aside in case I want to mention it. But yeah, I feel like an Unleashed review is kind of overdue. But yeah. Since it's not really relevant, it's hard to decide if that would be a good idea or a bad idea. Also, when are you going to play Dynasty Warriors 9 again? Preferably never. I shouldn't say that. I do want to... oh. We win. I do want to finish all of the character stories. I know that's a large undertaking, but I do want to at least say that I've gone that far. So someday I will play more Dynasty Warriors 9. Someday. Yes, with you. And Chelsea needs to finish getting all the achievements on Xbox One, so I'm going to force her to play through it. Wish Bandai would continue with this IP. Gulp, me too. By the way, there's a new Wins of the Three Kingdoms game for mobile. Is there a new one? Dynasty Warriors Unleashed just seems mobile trash to me. You know, Dynasty Warriors Unleashed wasn't too bad until... Like, the thing is, the grind is very much mobile trash. But, like, I didn't think it was too bad of a game for mobile. Especially for its time. Alright, Dynasty Muso. Have a good night. And someday you will see me review Inuyasha. As I said, Secret of the Cursed Mask was going to be my first review ever, so I need to go back to that at some point. Sangoku Shihado. Oh, is it Japanese only? That's probably why I haven't heard of it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to go this way. Is Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn servers still up? Yes, they are. Or at least they were a couple of months ago when I streamed this last. I was able to play with a couple of people. Give you that. Getting more pilot points is fucking boss. All right, thanks for hanging out. Great chew, blah blah. Oh man, the PS1 Inuyasha game. That was weird if I remember correctly. Like it wasn't a great fighting game, but it wasn't a bad one either. But yeah, you're definitely going to see a lot more anime stuff get represented on my channel in the future, because well, I'm going to start branching out a little bit from the Warriors content. You're still going to get that stuff because obviously I'm still playing Warriors games and like they're my favorite series. So if I'm going to have a YouTube channel where I covered video games, I have to mention Dynasty Warriors at every frickin' second of my goddamn life. But anime is another thing that I am really interested in, so you're going to see a lot more anime games, both retro and new. So be prepared. Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh. Shout out if you get that reference. Who is your least favorite pilot? Ooh, I don't know. I've been enjoying a lot of the pilots so far. I can't think of anyone. Maybe the Puru characters. Or whatever they're called in this game, because they're not called Puru. The thing with the Inuyasha fighting game on PS1, I remember it being better than it should have been. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it was definitely mediocre, but I was expecting it to be utter shit. And my friends and I played the hell out of that game. Like, it's better than Feudal Combat on PS2, in my opinion. Yeah, the flip. Flea. I'm just not as big of a fan of the lolly characters as much as I am like the adult characters. I find a lot of lolly characters are just super annoying. Most of the time. Anyone heard about Dynasty Warriors movie? I did hear about it, but like I think the final edit is done. What's my victory or my fail conditions? Okay, I should probably go protect him after I take out this field. Okay. Might as well take these guys out while I'm at it. Or one, at least. Just make sure that... Okay, he's not doing too bad. I can probably take out a few more of these guys here. There we go. Alright, and... Mira from... SK? Oh! Mirai! Yeah. Like, I find her funny at moments, but she is kind of annoying.
Sayonara.
Get rid of this guy. Come on, just fucking... There we go. Thank you. For fuck's sakes. What? Don't judge me. I love Katsuragi. What are you talking about? She's not quite as annoying as, like, most lolly characters. She just wants to give everybody hugs and gropes. What's wrong with that? I feel like Katsuragi and I have a lot in common. Take these guys out here before they fuck up my base. Come on. There we go. Whoa. That's a unit of guerrilla units. from Bleach. I haven't really watched Bleach, so I don't know. There are a lot of anime that I need to take some time and watch. But I just don't have the time because usually I'm working on videos. But hopefully things start slowing down once I get these few reviews done, and I can jump into at least a short anime series. Excuse me. Probably grab a lozenge here in a bit. Actually, why don't I grab one right now? I have not seen Nichijou. See, that's the thing. There's a lot of anime that I have missed out on because I've just been so focused on work and YouTube. So hopefully, I will be able to start taking some time to experience some of the things that I've missed out on. Is there a way for me to check targets? Okay, I'm not doing too bad for the targets. All right, next base. So much anime I missed out on too. Gameplay wishes. I just want them to go back to a stage-by-stage game. I do want them to be a little bit more complex with the charge attack system. I feel like having a medium, or like a light, medium, and heavy attack would be cool and really like mix up a lot of people's combos so that, you know, every character actually plays different, not just feels different, but plays different. I would bring over the special attacks of Pirate Warriors 4. Absolutely. Also, implement a dash or like a dodge, because like I like with Dynasty Warriors 9 how you can like finish fighting a unit and then quickly dash over to the next unit, kind of like in this game. So those are some mechanics that I would definitely like to have. I'd like for them to keep the weapon switching system from Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8. And I actually really like the attribute system for 8. Like the man, earth, and heaven. Yeah, a better version of hyper attacks would be pretty cool. But like I'm thinking your combo could be square, triangle, square, circle. Like that would be a combo set. And it could go back and forth between light, medium, and heavy throughout the combo. Alright, buddy. Buckaroo. Gorilla unit. Piece of shit. I think we discussed this a little bit on your podcast. I forget exactly what I said. You gotta put that episode out. Give the people what they want. But like, that's probably really the only thing that I would really care about having is I would like them to go back to faction-based stories. I'd like for them to be as in-depth as they were with Dynasty Warriors 9 and really flesh out the combat system a little bit more so that it's a little bit more complex without getting too complex that you can't pull off like a normal string of combos. Bring over the special attacks from Pirate Warriors 4 and, well, Fate Extella Link, because now that I've played that, I can definitely feel how solid those special attacks are. I could probably go on for days. Like, I've spent years of my life playing this game, so I have opinions. I have opinions and I have ideas. Yeah, take your time putting the episode out, man. Like, I'm just giving you shit to give you shit. Trust me, I understand what it's like to have a schedule that's filled to the brim with shit that you need to get done. I just got another review code last night, so it's like, oh, okay, I guess I will do this someday? Because I still gotta finish Kandagawa Jet Girls, gotta finish the unboxing for Fate Extella Link, and then I'm gonna do the game that I just got yesterday, and then I need to do the first Oddity Odyssey episode. Yeah. Alright, let's finish this. He says as he gets his ass handed to him. Oh, I thought that would end it. I guess I need to kill somebody else. I don't. Well, I guess I could talk about the game that I got the review code for because it's actually already been released. Nexomon Extinction. It's like a Pokemon style game, like a monster collector. So that'll be on the docket as well. Oh man, Warriors All-Stars with the roster size of Audachi, but it actually has, like it's filled to the brim with both modern and legacy characters from Koei's repertoire. Ah, yes! That's what I wanted from Warriors All-Stars. I wanted them to have a little bit more focus on their legacy characters. I was very disappointed when the full roster was revealed and it was mostly modern characters. But All Stars doesn't necessarily need to be, like, just the modern stars. Think about the classic stars. Like, Rygar would be perfect to put into Warriors All Stars. Who else? Shaw and Fine from Crimson Sea could do really well in that because, like, Crimson Sea kind of plays kind of similar to a hack and slash game. Any of the characters from Mystic Heroes, even though they're already characters in Warriors Odyssey. The fuck is this? This has a question mark on it. Why does it have a question mark on it? Let's go with... I can't select this. Why not? You know what? Ruby Party needs to localize their shit. Like, I wouldn't mind playing some Ruby Party games. I also wouldn't mind adding them to my collection. So there. Actually, let's go back. I want to see how many stages I've played as Tall Geese. It hasn't been too many. Has it literally just been the 4? Or no, the 3? So you know what? Let's switch it up. Because I'm not going to be streaming long enough to unlock Tall Geese for everybody and play as Heavy Arms. So, yeah, let's do some training for you. Yeah, let's give you this. This. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Switch up our partner. And let's do this one. What? I'm gonna have to frickin' import the Taiwanese version of Ruby Party games then. Thanks, Bish. You just made me spend all of my money. All the money I didn't have. Ruby Party is a subsidiary of Koei Tecmo, but somebody's probably going to tell you that before the audio syncs to when I read that comment. Probably. Okay, so we're going to take an underleveled Troa into this stage. Let's do it. I'll have to give it a try sometime. Importing the Switch version.
ホワイトドールのご加護がありますように。ターン A 起動しました。
戦いに必然性はない。
The friggity frack? The hell is... All these frickin' discs? Don't tell me. Actually do tell me that these discs are a playable mobile suit. Because I will play a stage as the disc. I knew Dead or Alive 3 Extreme was you could play it in English, even though it's only made in Japan. I knew that one. I didn't think that Ruby Party was available to English players. Because I'm pretty sure the Monster Rancher games that are digital only, even if you play them with the system settings in English, they're only in Japanese. Because I looked into it to see if there was an English option for it. There isn't. Otherwise, I would have totally freaking bought that game, because we need some more Monster Rancher in our lives. God damn it. Field A is being attacked already. Alright. Amuro, what the fuck are you doing, Bo? Brody, that. I can't speak. Fuck. It may almost be time to call the stream, because if I'm stumbling over my words like this... There we go. I find sometimes the space stages are harder to get a grasp of where you are on the map, because sometimes I try not to stare at the map while I'm like running around. Alright. Freaking Field E was almost halfway taken over, and then I had to lean at full health. Great. Let's try this. Okay, this field's almost done. There we go. Oh man, a Voltron Warriors, where they mix it up with Gundam and Evangelion. Goddamn, that would be perfect. And Transformers. Can we get some Transformers in there too? Though I'm pretty sure Transformers are smaller than Gundams. I think. Yeah, it would definitely be a licensing nightmare, but it would be so fucking cool if it actually happened. There we go. Thank you. Okay, is there a way out of here other than... No, so I'm just going down this way.
こいつはやばいぜ
Still, it would be cool to have like a Mecha Warriors style game where they just break the rules a little bit and everybody's around the same size. I wouldn't mind that. Okay. Well, this field is almost done. There we go.
ガンダムを見たもの決して生かして返すわけにはいかない
Yeah, I might have to call it a stream after this stage because I'm feeling the sleepiness getting to me, and I still need to edit the Kandagawa Jet Girls review, so I don't want to fuck up my sleep schedule any more than it's already fucked up. But I'm glad we were able to at least get these guys unlocked. So there's somebody else that I need to kill. Who else do I need to kill? Somebody's gonna pop up somewhere. Feel like it's in the bottom left corner. So that's the only spot that looks like it. Yep. Come at me, bro. We got this. Let's do this. And there we go. We did it. And we got to experience every Wing mobile suit except for the actual Wing Gundam. That's okay, because you kind of have that mobile suit like right off the bat anyways, so I'm cool with not including that on Oop, just smack the mic, Chris. I'm cool with not including that on this stream. But it was cool chatting with everybody about a wide variety of topics, anime, other games that are really cool, talking about some nostalgic anime too. So yeah, it was a fun stream. So thank you everybody. If you'd like to help support the channel, as always, you can join the guild for as little as $1 a month and you get your name at the end of every video. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to have text scrolling on my stream, so thank you to the guild for helping to support the channel. Anyways, everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you all down in the comments.
Hey, Chris Gildart here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe for more. Comment below if there's a gameplay video you'd like to see in the future, and check out my main channel where you'll see my reviews and discussion videos. If you'd like to help support the channel and what I do here, you can join the guild, just like these awesome people that you're seeing on screen right now. You can join them at the end of every single video for just $1 a month. There's other rewards and other tiers as well, so check out the links that you see on screen, and I will see you all down in the comments.